What's going on? Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. I know we're about to kick off into the work week or to the school week, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is for you specifically. But hey, it's okay. I'm there with you. I'm about to doing the same thing. I'm getting myself prepared right now as we speak. All right. I should really try to take care of this earlier in the week, but, you know, it is what it is. Let me turn on a little bit extra light here for you so you can see this wonderful face of mine and the camera can actually focus. Oh my goodness. I am a mess. This is what I've looked like all day today, guys. It's not been pretty. I think I'm actually kind of on time. I think Sunday streams I'm on time. The rest of the week, not so much. Not so much. All right, so let's take a look at what I'm working with here in terms of prints. All right, so we're going to print this out. All right, and hit print. All right. 1 second, guys. Be right back. So right now, my students... Oh, those are so good. My students, we're moving into medieval civilizations finally. I was so getting tired of talking about the Mongols. Actually, technically, we should be on land-based empires, but because I was too busy concerned about keeping up with other teachers, which is generally what happens. I kind of like overlooked an area, and I shouldn't have. So, but it is what it is. But we're good to go. I have to come up with some questions for this, but I can do that later tonight. Alright, so let me put on some music here. Put on some music. There we go. Straight up vibing now. I remind myself to read this before I go to bed. Don't need to take that with me. Okay, there's that. If you want to see what I'm looking at, I'm kind of looking at my book here, my book of stuff. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright. So right now I'm just kind of like getting some stuff ready, guys. We're about to do some gaming in a second. I'm just trying to make sure all my ducks are in a row. I got a special stream in store for us tonight. We're going to be taking a look at some new stuff that I picked up for D&D. And I'm hoping to use it in the next campaign that I am currently building. So we're going to see how this goes. So just bear with me for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Because I need to make sure that all things are prepared. Alright, let's see. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Now, the only thing is, well, you can't see what I'm looking at, but let me go ahead and do it. So, I'm currently looking at this to be printed out. I'm going to see what it looks like if I print on both sides of the paper, because I want to make sure. I'm trying to save paper, but also save ink. Mostly save paper. I already bought some new ink. How would this look grayscale-wise? I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty. The grayscale, pure black and white. And I don't see no difference. Why is this so big? Why does that look like that? Okay, let me make sure this stuff works on the way it's supposed to, because I don't... This has me bugging. Okay. So... Okay. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I don't like that. Why does Google Slides do this? I can't stand it. mean, I guess it's okay. I just need a... This is just uneven. I don't like it. Okay. And then that's fine. That's fine. Alright, print this out. You know what? I'm gonna do it in color. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check my color. I think we'll be okay. With the notes, what it would look like if it was an outline. Ew. Notes is fine. Skip, fit to paper, print one side, print two on both sides. And then portrait orientation. C. What would landscape look like? No. This is fine. And I want 2 copies. Print. Alright, so we're gonna do I wish I had piano skills, I don't. Hey, Dragon, what's up? What's shaking, bacon? How's it going? Lessons. Makeup unit. That one. So, add that. Alright. Now I just gotta wait for these printouts to happen, and then I don't think there's anything else. Let me see. Hold on. Before. Maybe I should like stream from now on instead of showing my face. Just do it this way. Alright, I'm doing alright. I'm getting ready for tomorrow. Oh, my wife made some cookies. So this coming up is well, coming up soon is Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, and these are traditional cookies that are made for the day. They're rounded cookies with the cross on them. They're made from. They have a little bit of orange juice, orange zest, flour, sugar. You know, they're not bad. They're like sugar. They're like big sugar cookies, but with a very citrusy flavor. They're very delicious. Goes good with coffee. And sometimes they'll put like ornamentation that looks like a skull on them. So very, very good. Now, I won't admit this to my wife, but her mom's cookies are better. I gotta be careful what I say. Hey, Boxy, what's up, man? What's shaking? You know, there was this girl I knew in middle school who gave me a sugar skull as a gift when she was Hispanic. She told me it was fully made of sugar. I didn't know you weren't supposed to eat it. That's okay. I made the same mistake. What are we doing today? Man, we got some... Right now, I'm finishing up making some printouts for tomorrow. And then we're gonna take a look at two things that I bought last night. And we're gonna check them out. Alright. Oh, that's page 8. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright. Now, okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. I had to double check that question. Okay. Okay. All right. These look solid. Okay. This is good. I'm gonna make one more thing before I go to bed. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and okay. There we go. Alright. Let me grab some water and we'll get started. All right, so let me go ahead and turn off the music here so we can. All right, guys, so guess what? All right, so last night, after I know a bunch of y'all went to sleep last night, which is cool, it's not a big deal. You didn't miss nothing except for me panicking and failing to get past some regular Joes. Okay, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, and it was getting to the point where I was getting sleepy too. So I was starting to make mistakes, and so I'm gonna have to do that. We'll probably, I don't know, Wednesday. Do you want to do Fallout 3, or should I go and do Alien Isolation on Wednesday? I'll let y'all decide, and we can talk about that at the end of the stream. But before I went to bed last night. And Dragon convinced me. All right, Dragon is the one who convinced me because I put all my financial situations to Dragon, and Dragon was very, very keen on helping me. You know, so if I go bankrupt later, it's because of Dragon's me listening to Dragon's financial decisions, his decision making for me. So. That's I'm just gonna lay it there. So, but here we are. So I picked up some really good things, and here's the thing, guys. I'm fine with playing anything. Okay, that's cool. As long, I mean, we got started with Fallout 3. You know, I'm thinking I want to try to explore all of the DC wasteland, DC ruins and the wastelands. I've always wanted to do that. I always get started doing it, but I never actually finish it, you know? I get started and then the next thing you know, I'm going all over the place and not concerned about any of that stuff. So, yeah, trusting your financial decisions making on a 19-year-old is a very smart choice. I agree. All right. So this is what I ended up purchasing last night, and I think it's gonna be really awesome. Okay. So first things first, I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, I'm loaded up. All right, cool. Here we go. So the first one is this game right here. It's called Memoria Polis. Okay. Now, my Latin is a bit rusty. Okay. My Latin is a bit rusty, but if I'm not mistaken, Polis, maybe it's Greek. But I'm pretty sure it's Latin. Polis is like a city, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let's fact check. Let's fact check me here. All right. Memoria, Latin. Okay, memory or recollection, and then polis should be city. City. Yes, citizenhood, city, city-state. Okay, so Memoria Polis is basically a city. All right, it's whatever. You translate. Hey, I have a huge crush on this girl, and I want to build a strong foundation with her. Got any advice? Advice, not device. I mean, in terms of like building a strong foundation. All right, in terms of building a strong foundation, are y'all friends? That's going to be that right there. Friendship is probably the best foundation that you can try to do. You know, I know this sounds kind of corny, and I know this is going to sound kind of cheesy, but every girlfriend that I've ever had, minus the ones that I saw on the fly, were friends of mine, or at least we were friends at some level. You know, we hung out, we had similar interests, we did things together, and then when it came time to like, hey, do you want to go on a date? You know, friendship is probably the best way to start in that sense, you know. But anyways, we'll talk more about that on set. We're not friends because I don't interact with her a lot, but I did a lot last grade. So if you did interact with her with some fashion, I mean, there's a connection there. There's some type of network there between you and the individual. I would definitely say try to restart that friendship. Try to go talk to them. You know, it's not a it's. And the other thing is too, and here's the thing, all right, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If you are looking for something long term, okay, if you're looking for something long term, okay, the best advice that I can give you is this: is to be friends, okay? Is to be friends. Put yourself out there, make yourself vulnerable in some capacity, not completely. You don't want to be completely vulnerable, you know, especially with somebody who's not going to be your significant other, your wife, all right, or you know, longtime companion. She called me Little Timmy because Boxy would call me Little Timmy, so she called me Little Timmy. So when she saw me, she would call me Little Timmy. So then I would say, call me something else. I mean, that you dictate, like, hey, you know, you don't. He was just, you know, just messing around or whatever the case was, and then we should try to step on my shoes, and I would juke her every time. I mean, if you're having fun and you're playing around, then that's fine, that's great. But like I said, the idea here, if you're looking for something long term, you want to develop friendships, you want to develop those relationships, and then you can try to shape it in a way to where she sees you in a different way. Or, you know, in the case of the girls, you know, if girls are looking for long-term relationships, they kind of already know, you know, in their heads, they already know if you're dateable or not. And the thing is, if they see you and the thing is that they can always determine whether you are worth their time or not, probably within a few interactions. There's always that. There's always that. You know, I wouldn't condone it, but you can always try that. I think her foot hurted for a month, but I think she forgot about it. But I personally have no idea how people start dating without being friends first. It's the problem with a lot of that stuff. So, like, here's the thing: my dad, my dad's 70 something. My dad was always big on, son, you need to get yourself out there. You need to go. You have to be confident. That's one thing for sure. And and my dad's old school, and he was very big on the idea that confidence is key. It doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter who you are. If you got confidence, it's absolutely crazy. Because the thing is, here's the thing, guys. Long term wise, girls are always thinking in the long term. Guys aren't. Okay. If you make yourself out to be the guy, if you make yourself out to be a guy that looks to be of value, okay, you will start to win her over, okay, because she's already going to be thinking in her head, and this is most women, it's give and take, I would say that much. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie. Before I met my wife, she says skibbity way more than me, which is surprising. You kids and your brain rot. Oh man, I don't know what dating's gonna be like with brain. You two would make a perfect brain rotted couple. She kind of acts childish. Well, you gotta watch out for those girls. You gotta watch out for this. Definitely. So, really quick. So, this game right here, Memoria Polis, it's really cool. It looked really awesome. It caught my attention because it is a city builder, and it's a city builder through like 2,500 years of history. So, you're starting from antiquity, and you're moving into the Age of Enlightenment, which is so awesome. And supposedly, it's supposed to grow naturally, or at least that's what they say. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious how this is going to end up. I'm going to give it a shot. Amari, root beer. All right. So this is going to be kind of cool. We're going to check this out. We're going to check this out tonight and see how it is. And if it's worth putting into rotation, I will put it into the rotation of streams. All right. The next one, I finally pulled the trigger, and figuratively, okay, and I picked up Fantasy Map Simulator. This one I think is going to be pretty cool in terms of D&D and how I want my world to look. I think, what is the purpose of this game and how do you play it? Did you not read the store page? Oh my god, dude. People who don't read. Anyways. So yeah, this, it looks really cool, and we're gonna check it out. Okay. I'm very, very, very curious how this is going to work out. It's another thing, I'm too feminine with flirting. Like when I went to the haunted trail, saw a pretty girl, and I was like, your top is so cute. And she was like, oh my god, thank you. Yeah. It's one thing to compliment a girl's clothes, all right? It's one thing, it's everyone's having a great night. Hey, Plants, thanks for watching me on Twitch. All right, I do appreciate it. All right, chat is just rolling through. I'm also streaming on YouTube, by the way, so you can catch me there. You can catch the rest of the chat if you're interested. All right. So we're gonna be checking out. So we're gonna check out Memoria Polis first. All right. We're gonna check out this one. We're gonna see how this one actually goes. So, I mean, her shirt was really cute. I mean, as long as it was really cute, right? It's totally fine, man. It's totally fine. Now, by the way, guys, this is made by 5 PM Studios. 5 PM Studios is a new publisher, new developer. They have no other games from what I saw. So, this is their first time playing it. Let's take a look at the roadmap. So, we just did this. They just did the September update. The October update should be coming around the corner. They're going to add a new age, the Renaissance. And hopefully by next year, early on, they'll have the Age of Enlightenment done. Alright, I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. They don't have a sandbox mode, so everything is... everything has to be played through the campaign. Okay, so we're gonna check this out. Oh, they have an endless mode, which is experimental. Okay, so we're gonna hit up the classic mode. Okay, so classic mode is gonna be classic game mode, just as the developers intended. The various dangers that await you could put your reign in jeopardy. All right. Your destiny. The city will need... Yeah, that too. The city will need a strong, independent leader who will not back down in the face of any obstacle. What kind of example do you want to set for your citizens? We have the craftsman, the trader, the strategist, the politician, the philosopher, or the priest. Okay, so Twitch said here, as for flirting, compliments, jewelry works well. If you can make a joke you think you will land, that works too. I also agree with that. You know, flirting, complimenting, jewelry works very well. All right, if you can be funny, you can make jokes, you're good to go. You know, we're gonna rock with the politician. Actually, no, take it back. We're gonna go with the trader. All right. Ooh, I get to make my own coat of arms. Cool beans. Cool beans. Ooh, I don't like that. Hopefully. Okay. And then glyph 2. Nah, no glyphs. I don't know if she has... but I don't know if she has a boyfriend. Also, but if she does, then I will... Look, man, I'm gonna tell you this one. Look at it this way. We're gonna find out. Just because there's a goalie, if there is a goalie, doesn't mean you still can't score. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's my advice. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you still can't score. So if she does have a boyfriend, just be discreet about the scoring. That's all I gotta say. Alright. Alright, over here on Twitch, you gotta say something. You gotta make sure you say something to the effect of, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm blank, and you already have to set up for a chat. There you go. That's true. Alright, in terms of... I like that. That's gonna be good. We're not gonna have a second glyph. I think this is pretty good. The color, I think I wanted to have it into perfect. Awesome. Slay. Are we gonna do the old Pac-Man? No, we'll do the cross. Let's see. Hey. I never said go after a taken person, but if you are, just understand You know, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. As someone, you know, back in my younger days, that was a pretty decent philosophy for myself. I'm just saying. I know. We're gonna be goofy. Nerdus Maximus. Alright, there we go. That's not pink. That's not pink. That's magenta. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll do the lavender. How about that? Would you like lavender instead, dog? Alright, outline. Alright. Should have been biggest dickest. I love that bit. I got my balls back. Alright, let's see what we got here in terms of the map. We got some nice areas. Riverside, the town center can be placed anywhere. Let's make a coastal city. We'll do that. Okay, how do I rotate Z and X? Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Veneratus Benny, your family has made their comedy is very bad. All they joke about is pedophiles, brain rot, and stupidity. Yeah, that's not funny. Okay, your family has made this fertile and welcoming lands its own. Free to decide your own destiny, this is the beginning of your dynasty. Starting with a simple camp, you have to develop an autonomous city that harvests its own resources, boasts a flourishing economy, and attracts other citizens to survive the ages. Absolutely. The goal, to make this future city one of the most important in the world. But be warned, your time is running out. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Alright, the village is gradually becoming independent. New families are settling in, but we're going to have to get organized to prevent the central square from becoming a place of chaos. Improving the town center would make it more official and respected. Get prerequisites to upgrade city center to improve ancient camp. Upgrade the improved ancient camp to the city center. Alright. Alright. So, oh, that's cool. Oh, that is so awesome. It's kind of like Sim City. Sim City was pretty good. I'm gonna lower down the music volume just a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna lower down the volume altogether. Like maybe 50%. Oh God. Alright, so let's see. Production. We want to put a small farm. Where do we want to... Building... Okay, so wait. Must not be on buildings, must not be on roads. Okay. This is going to be kind of cool. A cutting camp. Produces 5 wood per cycle. I don't want to talk about that. a small quarry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a. Let's go ahead and clear some wood here. Okay. So we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna have a farm here. This farm will produce from 0 to 12. Each field has its own construction time. Once confirmed, it will be impossible to add fields, but they can be destroyed. Okay, that's fine. Girls love a guy that over-explains simple things. It's also a good idea to say that you have a podcast and bring up politics as soon as possible. Trust me, I'm on the internet. I'm sorry. That's actually funny because that's generally a line that I have used before. That's actually very funny. Okay, small quarry. What should workers focus on? Sand. Start collecting the sand. Oh yeah, they totally love that. Plant. Okay, so it's. Let me see if I can try to say this on Twitch. Plant sin leather pants. Plants in leather pants. Okay. Plants in leather pants. Plants in. There you go. Okay, so I said it right there. Oh yeah, they totally love that. My neck is killing me. Well, kill your neck if it's killing you. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and. So while they're collecting sand, we gotta collect rocks. But how do we collect rocks though? Production. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You idiot. If I can get to 2,000, that's good. There we go. Okay. So I probably should figure out what they're going to use sand for instead of just buying it. Rocks up north, yeah. Alright, so as of right now, I kind of wish this bridge wasn't here. Because if we're starting in antiquity, I kind of wish this bridge wasn't here. This should be like a build project for the civilization. I might I might try to suggest that. That would actually be kind of no fishing, nothing yet. No, there's farming, but not fishing. Like we already have people. We have people moving already, which is kind of cool. Like all of these people are starting to show up, which is really, really cool. I like this. All right, so we got the logging camp. Oh yeah, that. Oh man, I love doing that. Back when I was younger, my parents. Well, not my parents. My dad. Because I was an asshole teenager. My dad was like, "Son, if you're not going to go to college, you can't live in the house, or you got to find a job." And I pretty much decided not to get a job and not go to college. And so my dad kicked me out of the house, and I learned about socks and rice and all that other stuff. Survival skills, keeping myself warm and stuff like that. It was a whole ordeal. Oh my goodness. Okay. So has an attraction of 150. Do I have an attraction of 150? That is so cool. It's adding, look at that, it's adding farms around it. Oh, that is so awesome, guys. This looks so cool. Improve ancient camp and improvement. Several cycles have passed, roughly 45, and you now have enough citizens and resources in your warehouse to improve your town center. This upgrade will give you access to larger building areas. Okay, so can I... Yes, I can. We're going to improve it right away. We're doing... I mean, we're okay with food, for the most part. Oh, that looks so cool, guys. I love the fact that these farms are being added like this. I've used beans. I've actually used beans. And the same story, got kicked out because parents couldn't afford my college, so I had no choice but to join the Navy to survive. Oh man, that was one option that I had too, like either join the military, but then I ended up becoming a corrections officer. I ended up becoming a prison guard. So that saved me, and I climbed the ranks of the prison guard hierarchy as well. Oh, this is so cool. I really like this game so far. Okay, so Chapter 2, Producing Culture. Your town expands. Cycle after cycle, inhabitants begin to group together, and the first districts are formed. From now on, you'll be asked to erect cultural buildings representing the city's various specializations. Some of these buildings may be just the thing to satisfy the population. The first step is to find out which building to build and why. Oh yeah? Nothing new. Let's see. What is this? District. Culture. This district has no culture as there are no cultural buildings adjacent to it. This district has no culture. Small farm. Okay. So, how do I... Food consumption, effects of cultural radiance. Okay, so I don't have anything in terms of culture just yet. I mean, I didn't hate being a corrections officer. It just wasn't for me in the long run. Where are you going? What are you guys doing? How do I unlock culture? Oh, here we go. Attraction filter. District filter. Okay, okay. Resource filter. Oh, look at that. Okay. There, look at that. This is, oh, there's clay right here too. Okay, there's clay. Mines for gold. No, Viz, it is totally fine, dude. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention in chat. I apologize. And then, oh, that's iron right there too. Attraction filter, overlap zones. No overlap yet. Faction filter, no factions. Okay. Display feedback panel, display codecs. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, alright, alright. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I hear cows. Murr. Okay, so we are currently a hamlet. We're still in antiquity. Decrease in blueprint needed to unlock wonders by 0%. We don't have anything in terms of culture yet, though. Okay, is it something that I do here? Mm-mm. Citizens who can find attractive districts to settle in automatically become wanderers. In addition, they may also move into the city if satisfaction are excessively high and migration is possible. 100 workers. Oh, here we go. Produces 5 wood. There, that helps. Small quarry, small farm. All right, here we go. Cultural. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so ceramics workshop, an arena. Okay, so legionaries join forces with merchants to construct cobblestone roads that will ensure a certain road stability. And provide many more advantages. Oh, Anth Woke. Thanks for following. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The symbol of a prosperous and dynamic and modern city. I think... What about forum? Why is this arrow here? Okay, what's proximity? The area around a surveyor becomes buildable within a radius. Okay, so we'll accept this. That's cool. In terms of culture, I'm a merchant, right? I chose the merchant, so I feel like the commercial stuff, no craftsman. Because if we don't have craftsmen, we have nothing to sell. So, ceramics workshop is going to be extremely important. And then we can move on to the commercial. Okay. So now we need to expand our territory here. We need to expand our territory. Where was the clay located at again? Off to the side over here? Okay. I think that's within the radius of us. No, it's not. That is. I'm gonna have to expand out just like that. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool, guys. Okay. And then in terms of culture, we need to have like oh wow, so this particular district right here will be completely craftsmen. Will be just made entirely of craftsmen. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Ceramics Workshop. The first ceramic workshop of your reign has been built. Choose the additional satisfactions on which the building should take effect. The values will be fixed for each occurrence of the ceramics workshop. Note that the strength of the satisfaction chosen depends in order in which you selected them. Okay. I think Esteem should be that one for sure. Actually, no. Not Steam. Not Esteem. Creativity. Yeah. Creativity. Alright, and so that means I need to put a quarry over here. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Clay. Confirm. $175 meters. Oh, I could improve it. Alright. Chapter 3, Rewards. You now have access to the service building Horium McKellum. It is a large storehouse of great importance to the city's management and survival. It contains mainly foodstuffs and building material which are sorted and organized. It is a large market. Right, okay. Alright, so now that we have that, ooh, Statue of the Founders. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so does that mean I need to go here? Services. Ooh, that's gonna cost 900. This is a commercial building to buy and sell resources. Now, in terms of in the architectural offers, workers draw up plans for the buildings that are to fill the functions. Now, I want to say that this that should be fine. Now we are running out of clay, or I mean we don't have much clay. That's okay. Oh, there he goes. I don't know how I feel about the music. The music is like it doesn't feel like it's very peaceful. It's very like it's very chill. Right? Excuse me. I gotta produce more blueprints. What am I missing here? I need 150 clay. So bright and you know the music reminds me of. Did anybody ever play The Sims? Has anyone ever played The Sims? I'm sure somebody here has played The Sims. It's very similar to that music, but like the first Sims. That's what it reminds me of. This is like, this is very, very chill. Now here's the question, chat. If I was going to plop a market, alright? If I was going to plop a market, where would I plop a market? Now the first Sims I can hear, the later Sims not so much, because the very modern royalty-free music in the later Sims. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I can put these here. Alright, so work on safety. Okay, so shaping districts. Hold on. An attractive land. New residents will prefer to live in an attractive location with nearby centers of interest. While some environments may repel them, others will charm them. View the attraction in the filter to the top right of the screen. Top right, filters, attraction. Alright, so this area has high attraction right here. Alright. Ooh, how close can I get? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. But the only class I have with her is, let's see. The only class I have with her is gym. And that's like 2 hours after I wake up. So I'm still trying to wake up, and so I forget about her and remember her for the rest of the day journey. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of surprised nobody decided to move around here. Like, this is a bunch of open area right here. You would think people would want to live there. Yeah, I got that. SS is short for social studies. Make it into a neighborhood. Yeah, no, like... Okay, so you now have access to the production building Carver's Carpentry. A carver, oh. There's no comma here. There should be a comma. They need to go back and change that. Alright. You also have access to the construction of ramparts. These can be built from the downtown interface and bring various benefits to the inhabitants and construction within its precincts. Okay. So I honestly don't know what chapter 4 was. We're on chapter 5 now. Okay, that's feedback right there. So this district is all about production. You know, this kind of reminds me a little bit like Civilization 6. Civ 6 was kind of like this, about like in terms of like districts and stuff like that. A carver. Sculptors are very much in demand in big cities as main. Alright. Architectural office. Okay, and carpentry. Carpentry is an important production building in the daily life. It allows the production of wooden beams. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I have these service buildings. I love men. Epic entrance. Alright. From one end of the country to the other, the name of your town is on everyone's lips. It seems that everyone can find a home here, and some say that the residents are so happy that the gods are jealous. These rumors, whether well-founded or not, attract political groups from neighboring counties. Alright, so I need to have 300 residents. I'm almost there, actually. I need 56 beams. So that means I need to produce... Let me go over here. Go to production. Carpentry. I need 500 blueprints. Make the residents not pay taxes, so the IRS knocks on their door. I'm not going to do that to them. Allows you to buy and sell resources. Generates 150 attraction. Observes and manages the city. Generates... What am I missing? 19 workers? I don't have 19 workers? I don't. Holy crap, I don't. Known for their high quality, the members of Colonium Lunorium specialize in wool and other textiles. Terentia alone owns half of the town's pastures, ensuring healthy wool production from balanced sheep. If you accept them, this faction will occupy an available area in your city. Okay. They're welcomed. Ooh, now I have access to new cultural buildings? I do. Interesting. Okay, so I'm thinking... I'm like, okay, so if I build another farm in another area, will that attract more people? I mean, food does attract more people. It makes sense, right? I mean, it makes sense in my head that a farm would attract, because you're building more food. It makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this, guys, and we're gonna move over. This was actually a really fun game. I could see myself playing this game. I could see myself playing this game from like when I need to de-stress or like decompress and stuff like that. When I need to decompress, this game is probably going to be one of those games. That's just really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they got here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This is the one I've been actually kind of like really looking forward to. Alright. I have no idea how this is going to work. Ah, yes. English. Okay, left click to select a country, shift. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Alright. This will delete the current map. That's fine. So wait, I can't... So the map is generated automatically. Alright. Wait, stuff is happening in the background chat. I don't know what's going on. Holy crap. People are mobilizing for war. Oh no. The Republic of Ludenberg. Oh shoot. Why is such a small oh my god, a small country is gaining grounds here against the Federation. The world is burning. I just loaded it in and we already have a small republic. Oh, they're getting pushed back, chat. Oh no! The Federation of Dearth Martian has decided to join in on the fight against the Republic. Uh-oh. The Republic is now fighting a war on 3 fronts. Can it withstand it, chat? Can it withstand it? No, I don't think it can. Uh-oh. There you go. Uh-oh. The Republic is pushing into a double... The upset. The absolute upset. I have no idea what's going on. Oh no. The Republic of Ludenberg. Oh no. Oh no. So for peace. So for peace. Ah. And the Empire was no more. It just really shows you India. Alright. That's crazy. Okay, so apparently the Republic of Bathonia and the Republic of Astorian are at war with one another. Oh, I can... Oh, look at that! Okay, I can actually tell them to increase something. Okay, so I need to figure out... I need to, like... Okay, map editor. Here we go. Generate a country. No. Okay, edit height. Edit state. Edit ecology. Wait, what? Exit. Close. Okay. Map editor. Temperature, humidity. Okay. Edit state. Generate country. Edit height. Okay. Edit provinces. Province name. Global commands. Allow autonomous diplomacy. Enable rebellions. End all wars. Here we go. Tips. Left click country panel or select view army. Shift plus left clicked to view or modify province info. Hold. Okay. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So let's play with this. Let's play with this. All right, I'm kind of like just drawn into like exactly what's going on. Oh shoot, there is a war going on, another war going on. Okay, so I'm going to go to the map editor. Can I move this? I sure can. Okay. I'm gonna edit this, generate a country. Yes. Left click and select a country. Okay. So, oh, look at that. Okay, I can set the country count. Generate country. Yes. Look at that. Okay, so edit height. Continent height 45. Brush radius. Oh, look right there. I can draw a continent. I mean, it's still a little wonky. It's still a little wonky, but... Brush radius. Oh, I can also place a continent. Look at that. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So can I clear the map? Whoa. Okay, here we go. Okay. And then... Culture set. Western fantasy. Apparently there's a World War II religion. Alright. Okay. Edit height. Edit ecology. Adjust the transparency of the administrative map view. I can't see what this is or what that said. Hmm. Specifically World War II. Yeah. Alright, so this is definitely something I'm really gonna have to play with. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we can edit color picker. Okay, edit province. I'm gonna add a province. Click on land to create a new province. Yeah, but draw province. Shift left clicked. Shift plus left click. Huh. Province name. Nerdtopia. Okay, maybe because I only have like draw continent. Okay, edit state. Let's see. Maybe I have to edit the state first. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, okay. Hmm. Interesting. All right. All right. So we're gonna. We can actually. I'm kind of curious about this. All right. Clear map. Yes. Generate country. Yes. Draw a state. Create a state on the map. Okay. Huh. Okay. I see where this is going. Okay. Generate map. Yes. Alright. Map appearance. Oh damn, there's an invasion already. Guys, slow down. Stop trying to kill each other. God, can't we just get along, damn it? Quintuple speed. Ludicrous speed. Now. Global commands. This is actually, I am going to learn how to play this. Let me see. Larger map, allow players to draw terrain biomes, river editor, province editor, import grayscale images, road display, a civil war system, a puppet state system, special resource system. Oh, these guys are pretty cool. They're really trying to they're man, okay. Yeah, I know they are. Let them fight. Hey, you might see her then if that's the case. Oh, wait, what happened here? Oh shit, they pushed back. I love doing that. That's kind of cool. All right. So let me take a look at the community hub real quick. I mean, that actually looks that doesn't actually look pretty. That actually looks pretty cool. So somebody actually took the time out to really draw this. I'm hoping that the draw tools get better. I mean, but somebody did this one too. That's actually not bad either. I wonder how they did this. How did they do this? Huh. Okay. Wait, so can... So can you... Same problem. Found canvas of kings, but you can only create medieval maps in it. Swayed Fallout campaign. Worldographer has map generation, tons of tile sets, and it's one-time fee. No subscription. Nice. Okay, so let's go to the workshop here. Most of the people who are using this game are either Chinese or Russian. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's very weird. It's a very weird thing here. Well, either way, yeah, it's pretty wicked. I'm gonna have fun with that game. Alright, so in the meantime, let's go back to what we were doing here. Alright, buildings. Okay, here we go. This is the one I was working with. The thatch buildings are like... Those are that's dilapidated looking. Like, I think those are buildings. They don't look like buildings, though. Yeah, look at that. Gothic? That does not look like Gothic. That looks Middle Eastern. Okay, wooden. Okay, yeah. But no shadow? Huh. It wants to connect to the road. That's weird. Oh, but it doesn't cast a shadow. That's just weird. Oh, it did cast a shadow. Ooh, that does not look good with the current map set. Or the current tile set, I should say. Huh. Interesting. Well. Okay. I need to figure out more of that particular right there. I'm gonna be posting this week, guys. This week is going to be the sign up for D&D. So if you're interested in playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well, specifically, hold on. Let me back up there for a second. Okay, so this is the week that I'm going to be setting up sign up forms for D&D. D&D slash Pathfinder. So what's the difference between the two? There is a bit of a difference. Here's this one. Okay. So here's the thing. With Dungeons and Dragons, it's very I have all the books digitally, so, and this is 5th edition. Exactly. So if you're interested in learning how to play, or you've never played, or maybe you have played and you've just been wanting to scratch that itch, there are 2 games that I'm going to be creating. First one, I'm going to be using Pathfinder here. This was the system that I started playing tabletop role-playing games with, was Pathfinder. So I've been itching to play Pathfinder for like the longest of time. Pathfinder is very similar to D&D. It uses the same races, so dwarfs, halflings, elves, humans, gnomes, half-orcs, and half-elves. Each one with their specific racial traits, and also size traits. All right. So, like, if you're part of like a smaller race, like a gnome or a halfling, you do less damage. But it makes it more interesting. All right, because you do have advantages and disadvantages to that. Now, the one that's probably the most popular, and because it's the most popular because of Geek and Sundry, Vox Machina, and a little bit of everything, is D&D 5th edition. Now, 5th edition is a little bit. This is easy mode, basically, right here. D&D 5th edition is easy mode in terms of gameplay, which I don't have a problem with. It's just, for me, I like the more complicated stuff. And with Pathfinder, you have a different set of rules. It's a little bit older, though it plays very similar to D&D 5th edition, just a little bit more complexity involved. 5th edition is very popular. I hate the fact that 5th edition became very popular. I know this is going to sound very weird. I'm a very old school kind of nerd, and I don't like the fact that some of the nerd stuff that I really used to enjoy became mainstream. But such is life. All right. There's book games. Never knew book games existed. Well, yes, there are book games. So this right here is this is the player's handbook. So there's all kinds of different things in here, different rules, different ways to create characters. So I have this. Same thing for 5th edition. I know 5th edition got a rule update and some old stuff, but I like to play with the original 5th edition rules. That's what I prefer to play. Now, in terms of adventures, I do have a few things here. I need to find the other book, but I know it's somewhere around here. Oh! So, this is going to sound funny. So, here is one of my favorite campaigns that I've modified. It's called Murder in Baldur's Gate. It has a little bit of politics in there, decision making that require the players to do stuff with. I don't know what happened to the other book that I had, but I need to find it. But then I bought this bad boy right here. This right here, encased in this coffin-like box. This is actually kind of cool. Just in time for Halloween season, if people want to play it. I haven't opened up everything because back in the day I had printed out all this material, and I just bought this because it was on sale. But I've never used any of it. It's still wrapped in its plastic. Yeah, wrapped in. A lot of this stuff is still wrapped in the plastic, but the books and stuff like that are not. So this particular D&D adventure is the Curse of Strahd. Strahd is the equivalent to. Here you go. So, the Curse of Strahd is your typical gothic horror. The group of adventurers are transported to Barovia. I believe it's Barovia or Ravenloft. I want to say it's Barovia. Can't remember. It's been a while since I played this one. But anyways, so the players are transported to Barovia, and they have to try to figure a way to get back. And so they are kind of like stuck in this mythical world that nobody's heard of. And let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, those are the documents. I need to put those away. And that's a map. What is that? I don't even know what's even in this box anymore. Oh, is this the DM screen? Oh, yes, it is. It's the DM screen. Of course, I won't be using this because we won't be playing at a table, but it's just cool to look at. It's got like all the different tables and stats and stuff like that. What happens when you're what's the word I'm looking for? Dazed and confused, and different status effects, which are part of the game. If you're fatigued, things of that nature. That's kind of, I totally forgot about those. But anyways, well, the original price for that box was, I think, $125 on Amazon, and I think I got it on sale because I was the first. I was waiting in line to pick it up, and I think I got it on there for about $85 maybe, something like that. So as soon as the box set dropped, I picked it up. Kind of like this bad boy right here. This bad boy includes a reworking of the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Player's Handbook redone, my favorite, the Monster Manual. Here, let me show you guys. So you got your stats, you got your abilities, your attributes, all that good stuff. This is 5th edition, which is completely different. All right. From the Pathfinder one. Now, if you take a look at the Pathfinder one, this one is old and beat up. This is probably like, so the stats are different. Like, so this is a gelatinous cube. This is how much experience points is worth, and how big it is, what's its reach, how much space does it take up. Like, this is more complex than 5th edition. And this is what the gelatinous cube looks like. I mean, I love the artwork in Pathfinder. The Pathfinder artwork is always been like really, really cool. That's a Neofriti. So, and then this right here. I think it's, which way is it? There it goes. All right. So this is the Pathfinder. This is the Pathfinder character sheet, and I don't think I have any copies of the game. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. At least I thought I did. Well, it has acrobatics, appraising things, bluff, climb, crafting, diplomacy. This one always threw a lot of players for loop. If you take a look right here, where are you? It's not on this one. Huh, I thought it was on this one. I guess not. There used to be a skill for rope tying, but I think that's actually like Wizards of the Coast 3.5. But these are 5th edition. Like I said, 5th edition is it's more condensed. All of these skills are more condensed. Like your knowledge checks, these are all your different knowledge checks that was broken down. And 5th edition condensed it to a lot of different things. So it just depends. It just depends. All right. So if by chance you are interested in playing Pathfinder or D&D, I haven't decided which one I'm going to play yet. I haven't decided. The current campaign that I'm currently working on is finished. It's bare bones, which is fine. I have a map and several adventures planned out for it. But it's far from a full-fledged campaign. It is the farthest thing from a full-fledged campaign. But it doesn't mean that it cannot be turned into one. So I'm actually looking forward to it. Been wanting to play D&D or Pathfinder for the last 5 years, maybe. I used to have a group, but we all moved away. We all became family people, and no, you're absolutely correct, Dragon. No, you're 100% correct. I remember I got a crash course in 2nd edition, and 2nd edition was, holy crap. I don't know how my nerd predecessors played 2nd edition, because it almost seemed like the Wild West. There was it was a new frontier. It was absolutely crazy. I wasn't familiar with 2nd edition, and I was like, holy crap. And the one thing that always threw me for a loop for 2nd edition was what was called a thacometer, which is like it's an attack range. So you rolled your dice, and depending on your skills, you had to use that, add it. It was just very complicated. It was very, very complicated. I couldn't do it. But I went back to 3.5 and then eventually 5th edition. Never played 4th edition. Didn't want to play 4th edition. 4th edition was just god awful. Back in the day, Google had Google Plus. I don't know if you remember Google Plus, but Google Plus was like a group of different communities, and I had found some D&D folks, and they were playing 4th edition. I got a chance to play it. I hated it. But I met very, very awesome, interesting people. I don't know whatever happened to that guy who was playing 4th edition. He had a very interesting group, to say the least. But I'm hoping to get this off the ground within the next if the Google Plus never used it. Yeah, I remember when I first started doing YouTube, and I had a Google Plus community for nerding around. It never went anywhere, and I rarely used it. Um, but um, but yeah. And then Discord came, and then I think they just couldn't compete with Facebook and other and social media in general. So it was just like, it was a great run. We're now gonna do something else. But but yes. So but yeah, I don't I have something fleshed out for the for my what's the term? I can't think of the term, but homebrew. I have stuff planned out for the homebrew campaign. It's very bare bones, but that's okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anything defined, like really refined out. Most of it's going to be drawn out by the players. It's going to be driven by the players for the most part. Other things in terms of like D&D 5th edition, I have stuff. I have already pre-adventures. Let me see, where are you? So what I do, I use Fantasy Grounds. I use Fantasy Grounds for all my online tabletop stuff. It's a really great, neat way to organizing things and stuff like that. I paid for the ultimate license, so all I need to do is all the players have to do is just get the demo version, which is free. Once they get the demo version, we're using mine, we're good to go. And they have all these different like sets and stuff like that. So so many games. But yeah. All right. Well. Oh yeah. It makes things a lot easier, especially when you play on Discord, and I can actually, all the maps that I do digitally, whether it's Dungeon Alchemist or even Campaign Cartographer, whatever those maps are, I can import them into Fantasy Grounds. Fantasy Grounds makes it very easy to import those things, so which makes it really cool. And I can actually make them up to scale and stuff like that. I was gonna say something, but yeah. So tomorrow afternoon Central Time, probably when I get off of work, I will post the sign up for it. It'll be both in the Discord and also on YouTube. So if you're interested in playing, if anybody, whoever watches this video or watches the stream, if you're interested in playing, the sign-up sheet will be there. Now it's going to be first come, first serve. I can run one game on possibly a Friday, and then another game on a Saturday. But that's going to be like to the extent that I can actually like run things. Will it take away from the streams? No. If anything, it might be a stream. So, depending. If I have like nothing to play that day, or if I'm going to try to schedule around it, then that's what's going to happen. But other than that, that's it, guys. It is 12 minutes past the hour, 11 o'clock, which means that it is time to say goodbye until Wednesday. I will see you guys Wednesday, Lord willing. If I survive until then, but I probably will. But no, we got some good stuff here. I need to sit down. I'm gonna have to sit down and really try to hammer out that fantasy map simulator. But And the moment I figure out how to use it, of course, I will share it with you guys so you can see what I've done with it. But until then, I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I will see you in the next one. Take care of each other. Bye. God bless.